Hey there, Wealthy Nation. Happy day of the week to you. I'm Adrian, and this is our Interconnectedness series. Our first example, we're going to look towards everyday biology, things that we can see in nature with our own eyes before we get down into the microscopic and macroscopic. So our first example comes from one of my personal heroes by the name of Monica Gagliano, who, what she did for us is she proved that plants, she proved this in many ways, plants have the ability to learn and retain that knowledge as memory. And this particular experiment is very cool. So we're going to talk about how she trained plants to learn a conditioned response just the same as Pavlov's dogs. Exciting stuff. So this is Monica, and she gave a talk at a Bioneers conference, which is how I first came across her. So I would give that a go find that on the tube and give it a watch. So what her experiment looked like, very simple to explain, really. For those who don't know, Pavlov was a scientist that strapped dogs to a table and then rang a bell and gave them some food, and then eventually he could ring the bell. After he did that, he would measure their salivation and stuff, and then after he did that, he could condition them to salivate even without the food, just at the sound of the bell. Of course, you have the control experiment that just gets the food and then just hears the bell to prove that it is related to the conditioned stimulus and the conditioned response. What Monica did for plants, because you can't really use dog food, but she asked, what do plants eat? And they eat sunlight. So she had, instead of a bell and dog food, she had a fan and a UV lamp. And she showed that just blowing a fan on a plant doesn't affect it, just grows straight up. But shining UV light in a particular direction, the plant will grow towards that light. And so when you condition the plant with the fan and the light, it will grow towards the fan, even without the light. Exactly the same as Pavlov's dogs. So that is our short little snack of plant sentience today on the Interconnectedness series. And once again, if you want some more information, go check out Monica Gagliano's Bioneers talk, or buy her book. She's one of our Share the Wealth heroes. So we'll see you next time, Wealthy Nation.